To lose weight, you do not have to cut out carbs. Throughout the years, carbs have been demonized for making you gain weight. In this video, I'm going to break down why they're not the issue and what you actually need to do. Hello, I'm Charlie. I'm the co-founder of Potential Coaching, and over the past 3 years, we've helped transform over 500 people's lives. If you're looking for help with your weight loss, there'll be a link in the description below. In this section, we're going to talk about why carbs are not the enemy. When it comes to weight loss, it doesn't matter about protein, it doesn't matter about carbs, and it doesn't matter about fat. It's all about calories. To lose weight, you have to eat in a calorie deficit, which means you have to control your calories in versus your calories out. If you cannot control that, you will not lose weight and you'll potentially gain weight. Whereas people think that carbs are this thing from the devil, and because they come in forms like crisps, pastries, they're in chocolates, like carbs are everywhere, but they're in a lot of like the confectionery, like enjoyment types foods, and that's why people can see them as bad. But also, for every gram of carb you consume, it can hold on to 3 to 4 grams of water, which means if you have a heavy carb day, the next day you step on them scales, it can increase, which makes everyone think, oh my God, I've gained this much weight. Now, scale weight and actual weight loss are completely different items. Scale weight measures everything that steps on them scales. So it's also going to measure your bones, it's also going to measure your phone if you've got it in your pocket, it'll also measure the amount of clothes that you're wearing and how heavy they are. Whereas actual weight loss can be basically done via a calculation, and you can notice the loss, not just from the scales, from photos or anything like that. And if you're in a 500 calorie deficit, you're going to be losing 0.5 kg of body fat every single week. So it's not carbs that are the enemy, it's the calories, and not just really the calories, it's how you can control the calories that you're consuming. So here's how I want you to do it. I want you to track your foods, not your food groups. So track everything that you consume throughout a day. That way you'll be able to see exactly what calories you have consumed. Whether that being you've had a can of Coke, not Diet Cokes. If it's a Diet Coke and it's a 0 calorie drink, don't worry about tracking them. A can of Coke, you've had a bread roll, you've had a chocolate bar, you've had a chicken breast, anything that you consume, I want you to track that so then you can see if you're actually eating in a calorie deficit. When it comes to carbs, what I want you to choose is carbs that are actually going to fill you up. So that could be potatoes, that could be rice, that could be oats, that could be fruits with fiber in it. These are going to make you feel fuller for longer than sugary cereals or pasta. And this small little swap will mean you feel fuller for longer and you're less likely to have these binges from the fast digestible carbs that you feel hungry an hour later from, or you could have a big spike in blood sugar, which has made you, with that crash, made you need to eat more food to obviously get out of that crash. So picking carbs that are going to fill you up. And finally, to keep yourself fuller for longer, prioritize protein. I've done many videos talking about how protein will benefit you during weight loss. Just in short, it takes longer to digest, so it's going to keep you fuller for longer. The reason this is actually going to make things last longer, firstly, you're not fighting your cravings all day. Let's face it, you're going to crave some type of carb at some point throughout your journey. Also, you're probably going to crave some type of sweet treat as well, something that is very off-plan that you enjoy. And with tracking foods, you're never cutting out a food group. You're understanding actual nutrition by tracking it and seeing it, but also you can see what's going in your body, you can understand if you're in a deficit, you can also know if you've gone over, and when you go over, what you could do the next day to be better than that, to recover from that. So this is going to last because you get a much better understanding, but you're also not taking out the food groups that you love and enjoy. And let's face it, not cutting out carbs with a plan like this is a plan that you can keep for years, not just weeks. You can be able to go on a family holiday in Italy and enjoy a bowl of pasta. You could go to the beach and enjoy some fish and chips. Anything will fit, because one, you're learning, but two, you're not cutting out the food groups. And as soon as you start to cut them out, it's when you start to get miserable, and it's when you start to struggle to stay on plan as much as possible. If you like this video, please make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting 2 weight loss videos every single week to help you with your journey.